Hey retro fans, welcome back to RGF RetroGameForce, and I finally got my first Everdrive on my collection, and it's the Mega Everdrive Pro from Griggs. And yeah, I was waiting for this a couple of months, I believe. At least 1 month I waited to get this one, and this one is pretty special, and this video will be a full review. I've been using this device for 2 weeks already, so I think I'm finally ready to do a proper review. Stay tuned! So for you out there that are now asking, what the hell is an Everdrive? Well, from a very high level perspective, an Everdrive is a cartridge that you can use on your retro consoles where you can add an SD card to load games from ROM format. And these kind of devices, they are not new, they have been around since years, supporting already a big number of old consoles. Yeah, that's really fancy and stuff, but what is so special about the Mega Everdrive Pro? Well, to better explain this, we need to look at the specs that are described on the instruction manual. So, out of the box, we have support for Sega CD games without needing to attach the Sega CD add-on due to the Cyclone 4 FPGA chipset. We also have support for Master System games, including support of the FM chip of the Master System, of the Japanese Master System games, and I can tell you, I'm looking forward to show you guys how cool these games sound using this FM chip. 32X games are also supported, but to play these ones you still need to use the 32X add-on attached to your Sega Genesis Mega Drive. And last but not least, we have support for the NES. Yes, we can play Nintendo Entertainment System on the Sega Genesis Mega Drive, and yeah, some games are not running properly, but it's so interesting to have this feature. Of course, on top of all this, you also have support for save states and cheat codes like the previous generation of Everdrives also had, so this is not new, I just wanted to mention. Now let's start testing some games, starting of course with the Mega Drive Genesis. I had no issues whatsoever running Mega Drive Genesis games, including Virtua Racing. Virtua Racing was running fine, and all ROM hacks and even the new games developed for the Mega Drive was running pretty smooth. Loading games were also pretty fast, so very well done. Let's keep watching some footage.
One fight. Wins. Round 2, fight.
You win. Perfect.
On the Mega CD side of things, I had some issues due to be running PAL games in my NTSC console. Other point that is very important to mention is that to run Mega CD games you need to have the BIO files on the SD card in a specific folder and using a specific name. But all of this is explained on the instruction manual or even on the website from Crix. Rather than that, I didn't face any issues and every game was running fine and loading fine. So let's look at the footage. Old Everdrive models had already support for Master System games, and this one, of course, it retains that function. But now, as I mentioned before, we could play games using the FM chipset that was used in Japan. So, take a look at this. Sega 32X games are also supported, but you need to ensure that you have the add-on attached to your Genesis Mega Drive in order to play the games. When you're playing 32x games, you have a limitation. You cannot go to menu, and because of that you cannot save states. So the save state feature when you're playing 32x games is not usable. To mention that Sega CD 32x games are not supported, but let's look into the footage because I had no issues in running Sega 32x games. Now the big elephant in the room. Yes, we can play NES. We can play NES on our Genesis Mega Drives. It sounds wrong, but it's so right in the same time. Some games are running okay, some others not so much. And in a lot of cases, even if the game is running fine, I found the colors a bit off. But let's look into some examples. One feature that I find really awesome, and it's not so important maybe for a lot of you, but for me is really interesting, is that Kriegs actually provide you a tool that can convert videos to a format that you can decode on your Mega Drive. That means that you actually can create your videos to be playable on the Mega CD. And how cool it will be that I will do all my videos from now on using this kind of format over the Mega Drive. So let's check it out. Hello guys, this is RGF RetroGameForce from 1991. Stay tuned! So, bottom line of this review, for me this device is perfect because I can save a bit of the laser of my old Mega CD and it opens the full library of the 32X, Mega Drive, Genesis and the Sega CD. And on top, this will allow me to bring new content to the channel that I wanted to bring a long time ago. That'll be, does it run on the real hardware? So I can put ROMhacks and also new games that are coming for the Mega Drive and try it out on the real hardware to see how they run. And you, what are your thoughts about a device like this? Are you willing to spend that kind of money? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. And as usual, Don't forget to leave me a like, a comment and subscribe, and until the next video, take care and bye bye.